Sanju Verma, to you first. Do you concede that today the BJP or the Modi government, according to Manish Sisodia and others, has been thoroughly exposed for weaponizing central agencies to target their political opponents? That therefore there is much that the center and the CBI have to answer in the manner that they prosecute cases against their political opponents?
Let's get one thing very clear. When Arvind Kejriwal is arrested, people say, oh, CBI and ED are handmaidens of the BJP. When Manish Sisodia is arrested, democracy khatre mein hai. Today that Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia have not been acquitted. There's a discharge order in their favor. Still, I will say pity media, not Godi media. What do they say? Do you think the CBI, showed lapses in judgment? Do you think that the Modi government could have done a better job in terms of nailing the corrupt? I will just say this picture abhi baki hai. And let me say one thing. I was listening to a very interesting interview with Abhishek Dutt. In August 2022, the same Arvind Kejriwal dispensation revoked its liquor policy, which it had implemented only in October 2021, within a few months. Why did it do so? The CAG is a constitutional body under Article 148 of the Constitution, and it says that the liquor policy under Kejriwal led to a scam of more than 2,000 crores. Why should I not believe a constitutional body like the CAG? And the other very important point is this. Can I finish, please?
Ms. Sanju Verma, have you read that there are stinging observations by the court today against the way the CBI functioned? Now, when the UPA was in, no, 1 minute. When the UPA was in power, the word used by the courts was caged parrot for the CBI. What do we understand about the CBI in the Modi regime? Is it being used simply to target political opponents along with the enforcement directorate? I mean, are we saying, you're saying that he's only been discharged, not acquitted. The fact is, he's being discharged because the CBI couldn't show any evidence. There was a clear attempt. He was arrested just before the elections. Surely, there will be questions that your party will have to answer and the government will have to answer.
Rajdeep, when you ask a question, at least show the patience to listen to my response. The moment I start speaking, you interject. And you do this repeatedly. When Kejriwal is arrested, democracy khatre mein hai. When Kejriwal is discharged, democracy khatre mein hai. When Manish Sisodia is arrested, CBI is BJP's handmaiden. When Manish Sisodia is out on bail, tab bhi Samvidhan khatre mein hai. So basically, chahe Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, so on and so forth, ye arrest ho ya inhe rihai mile, Rajdeep Sardesai will always try and undermine the credibility of India's institutional framework. And I take strong objection to that. I repeat, the CBI has decided to...
Okay, I've heard...
The lower court,
I've heard you, ma'am. I have two other guests. Rajdeep Sardesai, it discomforts you because Rajdeep Sardesai asks the inconvenient questions that other anchors don't. And I will continue to ask them. You will not bulldoze me on this program, ma'am. But no, please let the other panelists answer. Abhishek Dutt. No, 1 minute. Abhishek Dutt, the Congress party, very interestingly, is claiming this is a deal between the BJP and Kejriwal. I mean, what is the evidence that you have? And Mr. Kejriwal says if he has a deal with the BJP, tomorrow they can say the Gandhi family has a deal with Modi because they have cases against them, but nobody arrests them. I mean, the Congress party, you heard Abhishek Manu Singhvi, your own congressman, who has appeared for Kejriwal saying the case had no basis. And yet you are saying there's a deal.
I heard Mr. Manu Singhvi also saying that's his own professional matter. So he didn't comment on the political side. Rajdeep, just two things. I was listening to Mr. Manish Sisodia's interview with you.
No, what is the evidence of the deal? You have, Mr. Abhishek Dutt, you must answer. What is the evidence you have of a deal between BJP and Kejriwal?
I will give you a very simple deal. If you remember, during the Haryana state election, Aam Aadmi Party was part of the India Alliance. And at that time, we had decided to give 5 seats to Arvind Kejriwal ji to fight in Haryana. All of a sudden, on 13 September 2024, Arvind Kejriwal ji gets the bail from the court. And it was a shock to everyone. The moment he came out, instead of being part of the India Alliance, he decided to go and fight elections in Haryana on their own. In Haryana, Arvind Kejriwal's party got 1.79 vote%. Bharatiya Janata Party got 39.94 and Congress got 39% vote share. We lost by 0.94. I want to ask the Aam Aadmi Party, when they were part of the India Alliance, when we had decided together that we'll be fighting Haryana elections together. What was the pressure on Arvind Kejriwal to go and fight alone in Haryana and to make BJP win? And it is not only in Haryana. You look at the results of Goa election. You look at the results of Uttarakhand elections. Wherever Arvind Kejriwal is contesting an election, the biggest beneficiary of that is Bharatiya Janata Party. And I'm not saying this. These are facts.
No, but
of
he's
the Election
entitled to
Commission.
fight. Mr. Dutt, Arvind Kejriwal claims that the Congress was not willing because you thought you were so certain of winning Haryana, you did not reach out to him in an effective manner. Either way, he's running a political party. He's not running some ashram that he will be there to benefit Congress party. If you can't fight an election properly, why blame Arvind Kejriwal? For 30 years, you cannot defeat the BJP in Gujarat.
I will tell you something very simple on facts. Arvind Kejriwal came into politics in 2013. And this whole emotional story by Mr. Manish Sisodia is completely contradictory to the stand of Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party came in with a very clear stand of Swaraj, right to recall, and Lokpal. And that is how this party came into existence. And even the first list of corrupt leaders that Mr. Kejriwal had issued in 2013, there was only one name of Bharatiya Janata Party leader. Rest he called Akhilesh Yadav, a very big criminal. He called Kapil Sibal, Sheila Dikshit. He named everyone. Was he not targeting the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders at that time? He never took the name of people from Bharatiya Janata Party. The whole concept is very clear. You stand and BJP wins, and you come out at the mercy of Bharatiya Janata Party. And Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is not the only one having criminal cases against him.
No, are you saying he's not? No. I will ask you one last time.
I will complete.
Are you saying that Arvind Kejriwal is not entitled to contest election? No, Mr. Dutt, are you saying Arvind Kejriwal is not entitled to contest elections? If you, I mean, it seems as if the Congress believe they are the only opposition party in the country.
No, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is definitely entitled to fight elections, but not by giving wrong affidavit to the people in this country. Mr. Kejriwal can't do convenience politics. Rahul Gandhi has got more cases against, in terms of comparison, Mr. Gandhi has much more criminal cases against him. He's not standing and crying in front of Bharatiya Janata Party. He doesn't give fake affidavit to the people of this country that you please make me an MLA. I will not take a car. You make me a chief minister. I will not take a bungalow. Tell me the stand on Sheesh Mahal. Arvind Kejriwal gave a statement. He gave a written affidavit to the people of Delhi that he will not take a bungalow. He will not take a security. He will not take a red light security cars. He compromised on everything. Did people of Delhi ask him to take this?
Okay.
And they talk about education today.
Okay,
Education was never. And last line, Rajiv, last line. I want to ask Sanju Verma ji from Bharatiya Janata Party, in case she feels liquor scam was created by Arvind Kejriwal, why did the then LG from Bharatiya Janata Party cleared the file? The file was cleared by the Delhi LG. That is what came into a law. Does she have an answer for that?
Can I, Rajdeep?
Okay. I will go. 1 minute, Sanju Verma. First, Priyanka Kakkar is listening. Priyanka Kakkar, you see, there are credibility questions that will still swirl around Arvind Kejriwal. One example was given just now, a couple of examples given by Abhishek Dutt. I will not take an official car. I will not have an official bungalow. Those still remain on the table. Yes, you've been discharged. Yes, it's a big day for the Aam Aadmi Party. But according to Abhishek Dutt, Arvind Kejriwal no longer retains the credibility that he once had. Do you believe that you still have a long fight ahead to retain your credibility? One discharge is not going to change some of the perceptions that have been built.
I think, Rajdeep ji, firstly, I think that these are the arguments which has led to the complete collapse of Congress and the current situation that Congress finds itself currently in. There was no Arvind Kejriwal stopping them in Bihar that they scored only one seat higher than the MIM. But today I really want to speak about the BJP and how they misuse the agencies, how they can't be let go. They can't score scot-free. You ruined somebody's reputation over and over. Imagine their pettiness that they even refused insulin to Arvind Kejriwal while he was in jail on these fabricated allegations which could not stand in the court at all. And let me also tell you one more very interesting thing why BJP should be prosecuted. In the example that Dr. Singhvi gave you about you and him being implicated in a false case, if you turned approver in that example, you also pay 60 crores. You also pay 60 crore to the BJP and then turn approver, and then I'm getting a lot of voice interruption in between. You pay 60 crores to the BJP and then you get a bail and then you come out and you turn a approver. So I don't know what part was not audible. I'll repeat what I said. I said in the example that Dr.
I've heard you.
gave you,
I've
where
heard you,
you and him are
Priyanka
implicated
Kakkar,
in a
I've heard
case.
you.
Okay.
Rajdeep.
I've heard you. Let me take that
Okay.
to Sanju Verma.
Okay.
Sanju
So
Verma, you see, this entire case was based, the entire case, Sanju Verma, was based on the so-called approvers. And many believe that these were the same so-called approvers who then also gave election bond money to the BJP. It was all very convenient. Whether Arvind Kejriwal and his party took money for the Goa elections of 2022, investigations have to reveal that. So far, the court seems to suggest they have no prima facie evidence. But the truth is, the approver, the so-called approver on which Arvind Kejriwal was being prosecuted, was giving electoral bonds to your party soon after. दाल में तो कुछ काला है या पूरी दाल आपकी काली है. BJP today only, washing machine of the BJP, Sunetra Pawar and the late Ajit Pawar have been suddenly exonerated in the MSAB case. Why? Because they switched sides. You are being called the party of washing machine. Join the BJP,
Rajdeep.
sab dhul jata hai. You use approvers and get electoral bonds from them.
Rajdeep, please behave like a journalist and stop making reckless allegations at the BJP. Instead of asking questions, you have the shameless audacity to
Hard
keep
fact.
making allegations at the BJP.
No, please tell me, what is my fact wrong? Which fact of mine is wrong? Today I will not let you go so easily. Please tell me which fact of mine is speculative. I'm giving you hard facts. The approver in this case also got electoral bonds to the BJP. Please tell me if that's false. Sunetra Pawar, Ajit Pawar, 25,000 MSAB scam. Case closed. Please tell me.
To listen. So keep quiet. I will not allow you to bulldoze me today.
You will not make personal accusations against me anymore.
So keep
Do not make personal accusations against me.
Let me speak, I said. Keep quiet. First and foremost.
Please go
let
ahead.
Me tell
Please go
yes,
ahead.
No, please don't interject. I will speak if you allow me 2 minutes without interjecting.
Please
then
do.
You can say
Please do now.
Thank you.
Please
yes,
do.
Please. Shant ho
Please do.
jaiye. You are a seasoned journalist. You are not a TV panelist. Thank you. Now let me say one thing. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, if you are listening, what did he say on your show? His last, there is no predicate offense, so the ED case automatically gets dismissed. Who says there is no predicate offense? Yes, the predicate offense is very much there, so the ED charge sheet does not automatically collapse. Point number one. Point number two, the current CJI, Mr. Suryakant, was that time a judge in the Supreme Court, and in August 2024, he rebutted Abhishek Manu Singhvi and said, no, sir, section 41A of the Criminal Procedure Act of 1973 was not violated when Arvind Kejriwal was arrested. So please do your homework. Arvind Kejriwal ke samarthan mein jab Abhishek Manu Singhvi Supreme Court gaye the, Singhvi was given a rap on the knuckles. Point number three, and very importantly, breach of trust, criminal conspiracy, kingpin of the conspiracy, linchpin of the conspiracy, used his overarching authority to violate the rule, instrumental in the conspiracy. These were adjectives and phrases
all thrown
used
into a dustbin today.
1 minute.
Madam, all thrown into the dustbin today. All these phrases have been thrown into the dustbin today.
You
cannot put false words. All these words have been rejected. These are the precise words you used, and your Godi media amplified them. You use the media to amplify these words. That's the reality.
You are not a Rajdeep. Okay, tell me one thing. Forget you and me. Hypothetical situation. Many times you've asked me questions. Today, let me take the leaf out of your book. Kal maan lo, CBI ne jo kaha hai, we will challenge the lower court in the Delhi High Court. And if the Delhi High Court overturns the verdict of Jitendra Singh of the lower court and said Kejriwal is culpable, will Rajdeep Sardesai then say that the CBI is doing a great job and BJP is doing a great job? Rajdeep Sardesai, you belong to that category. You will always find faults with the BJP because you allow your ideological
okay. Now again, personal attack. Producer, yeah, you have every right to go on facts, not on personal. Fader down. Truth of the matter is, I've listened to all sides today. And truth of the matter is, while Sanju Verma is ranting against me, Abhishek Dutt is ranting against Arvind Kejriwal, and Priyanka Kakkar is claiming victory. We, at the moment on the news, have to go with what happened today. Whether there's a deal or no deal, all this will be decided in the future. Truth of the matter is, this is a stinging order.